This is a really interesting moment, I think, that we're at in our progression as a society, as a species, in that we have technology to remind us to do things that our bodies are built to do already. And this kind of tension or competition between what are the notifications that we are listening for? Are we listening to the notifications that are coming from our bodies, from our felt experience, or are we listening to the notifications that are coming in from our phones all the time? And this entire exploration of emotional ergonomics has sort of come from this question of, do you feel your feelings, or are you actually thinking a lot about your feelings? And when we see a lot of things coming through on a screen, whether it's this screen or a tiny little screen that we're scrolling through, all of the feelings that are coming to us there, where are we feeling them? Is it in our brains or is it in our bodies? And where is it in our bodies? And this is the question that really has sparked a lot of conversation around emotional ergonomics. And part of the reason why I think it's so timely and part of the reason why I think it's so happening right now is because of a similar moment to what was described in 1880s in Flatlands. If you've ever read this book, you'll know what I'm talking about. If you haven't, the TLDR main concept is that in Flatlands, it's a fictional book that describes this moment when a circle and a square and other flat shapes are meeting three-dimensional cubes and spheres, and they're going, what are you? What is this thing? Why do you have an extra something that I cannot comprehend? And one of the theories that people have about the internet is that we're actually at a similar moment where we're three-dimensional bodies moving through time, but looking at something like ChatGPT or looking at something like internet, looking at something like social media and having this moment of like, what are you? You are so much bigger than one individual human, than a friend group, or anything that we really have had the tools to comprehend as a society, as a species for a very long time. And so this is the question that I start to ask is, what starts to happen when we are experiencing objects, beings, ephemeral things that are bigger than ourselves?